10 B students, good morning. Today we'll learn about triangles. You know, similar figures. In this chapter, we have to understand about the similarity of triangles. So, first of all, we have to understand what is the meaning of similarity. First one, there is a difference between congruence and similarity. Two figures are congruent if they are identical in both in shape and size, but two figures are similar if they are identical in the shape but not in size. So similar figures are look alike but they are of different sizes. For example, circles of different radii are similar figures. Squares of different sides are similar figures. Equilateral triangles of different sides are similar figures. So there is difference between similarity and congruence. You see, these two figures are similar. They are not in the same size, but they are identical in shape. So they are similar figures. Congruent figures are similar, but all similar figures are not congruent. The two figures may be of same size, so they can be similar and they also can be congruent. So congruent figures may be similar, but all similar figures, congruent figures are similar, but all similar figures are not congruent. Now, what we have to learn here, you see here, two polygons have the same number of sides are similar if their corresponding angles are equal and their corresponding sides are in the same ratio, that is proportional. What we have to learn here, these two figures have, you see that all the angles are equal measure and sides are proportional, means the ratio of the sides of the first figure to the side of the second figure is 1/2. So the ratio everywhere is 1/2, so these are similar figures. Similarly, here you see that the two squares are there, but it is not a square, but it may be a rectangle. The sides 3, 3, 3, 3. First one is square and second one is 3, 3 and 3.3 for a rectangle. So the sides are not in the same ratio. Angles are equal, that each angle is 90 degrees, but these are not similar figures. Now exercise 6.1 is there. You have to answer it. All circles are similar, not congruent. All squares are similar. All equilateral triangles are similar. The two polygons of the same number of sides are similar if their corresponding angles are equal and their corresponding sides proportional. Similarly, give two different examples of pair of similar figures. You can name it and non-similar figures also. You see, state whether the following quadrilaters are similar or not. Now you see that the angles are not equal, though the sides are proportional, that is the ratio is same, but the angles are not equal, so they are not similar. Now, similar for two triangles to be similar, what are the conditions that they to the corresponding angles are equal and their corresponding sides are proportional. That is, the ratio of the corresponding sides are same. Now one theorem is there. If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle to intersect the other two sides in the distinct points, the two sides are divided in the same ratio. This is basic proportionality theorem, and you see this is a triangle ABC and one line DE is drawn parallel to BC. What we have to prove? That AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. This is the theorem. So you have to write the given and to prove. To prove is the ratio AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Let us join BE and CD. BE, we have to join BE and CD, and then we have to draw DM perpendicular to AC, DM perpendicular to AC, and EN perpendicular to AB. Now you see that in area of triangle ADE, area of triangle AD is equal to half base into height, Area of triangle ADE is equal to half base into height, that is half into AE, ADC, half into base is AD and height is EN. So 1 by 2 AD into EN. Area of triangle denoted by AR. Area of triangle is written AR within bracket ADE. So area ADE is equal to half AD into EN. Similarly, area BDE. Area of triangle BDE, base is DB and height is same EN. So area of BDE is equal to half DB into EN. Now area ADE is equal to half AE into DM, and area DEC is equal to half EC into DM, half EC into DM. Now we have to divide both area ADE by area BDE, half AD into EN by half DB into EN. Cancel half in the numerator and denominator, and also EN and EN. So what is equal to AD by DB, and area ADE by area DEC, area ADB by area DEC. So ADB is equal to ADE, area ADE. Again we can write taking AE as base and DM as height. So 1 by 2 AD into DM by, and area of DEC is equal to 1 by 2 EC into DM. Cancelling half both in numerator and denominator, and also DM. What we get? AE by EC. Now triangle BDE and DEC are on the same base DE and between same parallels. So area of BDE, you see area of BDE, triangle BDE and triangle DEC, BDE and triangle DEC, both are on the same base DE and between same parallels DE and BC. So these area are equal, as we know that the triangles on the same base and between same parallels are equal in area. So both are equal. So from first and second, AD by DB is equal to A by EC. This proves the theorem that when a line drawn parallel to one side of a triangle which intersect the two sides at distinct points, then the two sides are divided in the same ratio, that is AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. This is basic proportionality theorem. Now another theorem 6.2 is there, that if a line is divides any two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then the line is parallel to the third side. Now here you see that ABC is a triangle and DE is a line which divides the two sides AB and AC in the same ratio, that is AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. We have to prove that the line DE is parallel to BC. Now we have to prove it. So for that we apply here the method of contradiction, that if D is not parallel to BC, draw a line DE dash parallel to BC. So let us suppose that D is not, because we have to prove that D is parallel to BC. So we suppose that let be DE is not parallel to BC, and we draw a line DE dash parallel to BC. Now, as we know from the basic proportionality theorem, that DE dash, if DE dash is parallel to BC, then AD by DB will be AE dash by E dash C. But what is given here? AD by or AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. It is given. So what it becomes equal to, that AE by EC is equal to AE dash by E dash C. So adding 1 to both sides up, you can see that E and E dash must coincide. So what becomes equal to, here we prove that in the two equations you see AD by DB. So AE dash by E dash C will be equal to AE dash by EC. So what we prove, that AE dash is equal to AE, which is possible only when E dash will coincide to E. It means E dash and E are the same points, that is DE is parallel to BC. This proves the second theorem. कौन